This happened to me about 3 years ago. Back then, I was living alone with my two dogs. So whenever I heard something strange in the house, especially at night, I noticed it immediately. It was around 10 p.m. I was sitting in the kitchen when I heard a loud thump coming from the basement. Not a creak, not something falling over. A thump. Heavy, dull, like something being slammed against the wall. I froze and listened. For a few seconds, the house was completely silent. Then it happened again. Thump. A pause. Thump. Another pause. Thump. The strangest part was the rhythm. It was too steady, too deliberate. Like whatever was making the sound knew exactly what it was doing. I grabbed my phone, turned on the flashlight, and slowly walked toward the basement stairs. The sound kept going. Thump. 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 Each step down made it louder. When I reached the basement, I realized the sound was coming from the small bedroom at the end of the hall. I stood outside the door for a moment, just listening. Then I opened it. And what I saw made my stomach drop. One of my dogs was standing in front of the wall, and he was slamming his head and body into it, over and over again. Not playing, not scratching, not trying to get to something, just throwing himself into the wall with the same empty mechanical rhythm. Thump, thump, thump. His eyes looked wrong. Not angry, not scared, just blank, like he wasn't really there. I called his name. Nothing. I called again, louder this time. And then he stopped. Just stopped. He turned his head toward me slowly, like he had only just realized I was there. Then he walked over to me like nothing had happened and followed me upstairs. I shut the basement door and tried to convince myself it was nothing. Maybe he had been dreaming. Maybe he heard something in the wall. Maybe dogs just do strange things sometimes. A few hours later, I was in bed. The same dog was asleep beside me. That was when I heard it again. From the basement. Thump. Pause. Thump. Pause. Thump. I turned and looked at the dog next to me. He was still there, sleeping. So I got out of bed and went back downstairs. The sound was coming from the same room, the same wall. I opened the door, and this time it was my other dog, standing in the exact same spot, slamming his head into the exact same wall, in the exact same rhythm. I don't know how long I stood there before I called his name. When he finally stopped, he looked at me the same way the first dog had. Empty, slow, almost confused. Then he walked upstairs like nothing had happened. It never happened again after that night. But I still think about it, because both dogs did the same thing, at the same wall, hours apart. And sometimes I wonder, were they trying to get into the wall? Or was something inside the wall trying to get out?